Welcome, everybody, to Multiple Talking Women. I'm Felicity Bramblebush.
I'm Lana Brown.
Hello, I'm Paula Gerkin, and we are very thrilled today to have the one, the only, Matt Cook.
Welcome.
Hi.
Is Matt short for Matilda?
It is. Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, it's a family name.
Beautiful.
There are actually a bunch of Matt Cooks. We are many. We are legion.
In the world?
Are you all related?
No, not related. We don't know each other, but every year or so, some Matt Cook creates a new Matt Cook group and sends an invite out to a bunch of Matt Cooks to join a social media.
Have you ever done a meetup? Because I think there is maybe a Jason meetup.
No.
Someplace.
But I think people are trying to make it happen.
I think you should.
Yeah, I would be interested in that.
I bet you're the best one.
I would hope so, but I don't know.
You might be the most famous Matt Cook.
Yes.
Maybe.
Who else would be famous Matt Cook?
There's another actor who's
That's Matt Cook?
I think he's much
More famous.
Fit and tall and
He's
handsome.
struggling.
Well, I'm going to try to get
he
him on the
seems
podcast.
great. Yeah, we should. Oh, we should do one
And
together.
then we'll see who's better.
Sorry.
Don't grab me.
Sorry, I wasn't just a touch.
Okay. I saw that.
My question is, so I learned this recently. In medieval times, last names were actually related to your profession.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were your family cooks in the olden days?
I think so. Yeah.
And not bakers, because that'd be baker.
True. And
So
not
they-
shoemakers
Nope.
or horsemen.
So they were stirring pots and putting things in ovens, probably.
Yeah.
And can I make a circle back?
Mm-hmm.
We had a Terran kill him, and he said his name was originally Kill Ham. So killing Ham, he was maybe a butcher.
Whoa.
And you could have worked with his ancestors cooking the meat.
We had another crazy last name discovery with Pete Zayas,
Yes.
too, which was like
Zapowwow.
Zapowwow?
Yeah,
Something
Zapowwow.
What did that
Russian,
mean?
some Russian last name,
Okay.
Zapowwow, some
Yeah.
crazy,
Okay.
pretty cool.
But we don't know what
people come from
Oh.
Ireland.
Ireland,
Yeah.
and specifically Cork, which is also where Cook potentially came from when they came over. They were from Cork, and they said Cook, and then that's one of the theories.
I would have known you were from Ireland from a mile away.
Yeah.
I would have. Also, anybody who's watched our first season, which, do it if you'd like to. And if you're just listening to this, I would put your eyes on it because we're in a beautiful set.
Unless you don't like looking at people.
Yeah,
I would
sure,
say do
but
it if you wouldn't like to, because you just might find out that you like it.
You're going to want to look at Matt Cook. And his life, since the last time we had him on, has blossomed even more.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
He's even more of just everything that he already was.
Trying.
First of all,
just trying to do it.
I feel like since the last time, you've gotten fitter.
That's nice of you. Thank you for noticing.
I feel like your skin looks great.
Oh, it
Thanks.
does, I have to say.
Trying.
Yeah.
Well, I've had some tips.
Yeah,
I've
tips and
subscribed to your
tricks.
Tips and
emails,
tricks.
Yes, thank
and they've
you.
been really helpful.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that stuff until
No, you have to really moisturize.
Yeah.
Lubing up.
get it
Are you
in
taking
there.
supplements as well?
I'm doing supplements
Okay.
and a lot of nightly soaks in your
Masks and
Emulsions.
soaks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
pretty good.
emulsions.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm just investigating your skin. I was wondering if you do a glaze. This is something Wendy McClendon Covey told us about the glaze.
No, it's the glaze.
Well, you do a layer.
Krispy
You do a
Kreme?
few layers of moisture, but then
Right.
you pile a Vaseline on top of it, and you just hold it all
To
in all
stick it
night
in.
to stick it in and
Whoa.
make it stay.
I feel like my skin would hate that.
I'll tell
It
you what.
depends what ethnicity you are.
You look at her skin and you go, it's working for you.
Yeah,
I was
that's
also
true.
just,
She has great
you
skin.
caught me because I was working something out in my head.
What were you working out?
I was working out how, someone, pointed out that you bloomed.
Someone,
you
I
know-
was sitting right next to you.
I also said something similar.
Yeah.
I know, I don't see you. I only see Matt. We're trying to break into the biz,
Great.
right?
Still, since the first season.
How, I mean, look at it. Seems like you all have bloomed
Well,
pretty
This is all my-
significantly.
These are all my connections.
Paula
Yeah.
used her connections.
So-
She sourced the fabrics and
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And I think, you talk about something blooming, something blooms once. So I was imagining if your career, maybe your life, you think of it more like a bush, where it has a lot of flowers, where it can bloom into different times, all different. Do you think of yourself more bush? More, two in the hand is worth one in the bush.
I think I'm full on bush.
Bush.
Yeah,
Full bush.
I like tomato bush. I'm gonna go with the tomato bush.
Oh.
Okay.
This
Indeterminate.
was a sneaky way to let us know you garden, which I know.
Yeah, so
Sneaky.
that's kind of sneaky
All
in
right.
there, yeah.
Tomato
He's a pro.
bush.
You know what's interesting? Can I do a little gardening?
Please.
I want to talk
Please.
about
We
it.
can
Yeah.
talk about the whole time.
I have a little compost bin that I've been working,
yep.
and I was like, I'm going to use this. I'm going to fill up a little raised garden bed, just do wildflowers, just invite like the good insects and stuff to
Yep.
help pollinate the yard and like do all that. Out of nowhere, I got tomatillo bushes popping up. I haven't planted tomatillos in like 3 or 4
But you know
years.
why that is?
They've just been hanging out.
No, mm-mm.
That's the
Oh.
Lord.
I can tell you,
That's
it's not
Lord.
the Lord. It's a bird pooped in your yard. It ate some tomatillo seeds somewhere. It pooped in your yard. You had good fertile soil because you had worked it for all the stuff. It pooped. Seed.
Right, that's
the seeds were in there.
how the earth
and
was
boop,
made.
boop, 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 and then there
Exactly.
you go.
We
So you gotta
have
thank the
outside of
bird.
I will
our
always
house
thank the
a
bird.
sewage, and outside of that sewage pipe coming out of our house is a beautiful tomato plant.
Wait, are you saying you have open sewage coming
Don't
out?
you?
No, it's supposed to go through a tube.
Back in
into the-
medieval times.
No, this is how Pasadena is.
Everyone has their own sewage.
That's right.
Wow.
Do you have a worm bin?
No, I would really like one.
I have a worm bin.
Do you really? Where'd you
do.
get it?
You get it at a store.
Oh,
A place
okay.
that has gardening things.
Okay, cool.
It's loaded with worms. It loves bananas, banana peels.
It loves them.
The worms like it.
Or
The
one.
bin itself loves it.
They.
They love it.
I think it's dangerous inviting worms into your home.
of all
Yeah.
the people
Symbolic.
to correct my grammar, you are not one of them.
It was
that
very
gets to.
wrong. So I call it when I see it.
Fine.
Now I recently
Have you ever
read-
had worms,
In your body.
or had a dog who's had worms?
Yes, we all
Or
have.
I've had a cat that's had worms.
Yeah.
and they crawl out of the butthole.
Yeah.
It's pretty horrible.
Yeah. People get worms from going to exotic places sometimes, right?
And sometimes they get them voluntarily to lose
Listen.
weight.
You don't
Put
have to
worms
go
in
to
their
an
body?
exotic place to get worms.
I read a book once where in the book hold on.
Spell it.
I'm just remembering it and I think it's very funny. In the book, the young man had some type of a tapeworm, maybe like one worm that gets bigger and longer apparently. And it was in India and it was a long time ago. And the way they got rid of it, sorry,
What?
the way they got rid of it was to stop eating because
Yeah.
the
Just
worm
stop feeding the worm.
Stop feeding the worm, and so you're hungry for a long time.
Yeah.
And then you lay down on a table.
Oh, God. And put food on a plate.
You put a piece of steak
No.
down by your butthole to make the
Okay.
worm come out and get it. This is a real.
And you said this was in India?
This happened. I read this about a guy in India.
What are you reading?
Listen,
We
I
were
don't
reading
remember- I don't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, and I just remember thinking, well, I'm going to put that back in my noggin in case I ever
You
get a
know,
worm.
you can buy tapeworms on the black market. I've bought them and fed them to my kids
Right, 'cause
when I
you-
feel like they're getting too big.
Yeah.
Smart.
Were you reading that book to your worms? As like a
You know what? I
bedtime
should
story?
because I would make them probably feel empowered.
Okay, so back to the important stuff.
Great.
Recently, I was reading that the science says if you're gardening and you're working in the soil, it's very good for your whole health.
Microbiome.
Yes.
I've really enjoyed it.
Maybe this is the blooming.
I think so.
Yeah.
It helps. I mean, and it feels good to have something to do that's outside, but also the patience that's required is really nice. I got into it during the pandemic because I had nothing else to do. And it takes so long to get any harvest from anything. And then everything's so delicate, yet sturdy and hardy and all. You know, it's like this really incredible balance of stuff. And you get into companion planting of like what goes good with what.
Oh, wow.
The tomatillos are good with tomatoes because the negative insects that are usually attacking your tomato plants go after the husks that the tomatillos are formed in.
Oh.
And then so it's a great way to have negative bugs, give them something good to do.
Oh.
So then your plants that you
They
want.
can survive.
Yeah, and then
That's
everything
kind of
works
like
out.
our
Whoa.
ecosystem.
It's very much seems like that's
three
the
of us?
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that if you ever were to write an autobiography, you should call it Matt Cook, The Bush Method.
Oh.
Okay.
Here's
Yeah.
my bush.
Here's my bush.
And sometimes your
Just
bush.
a little bush.
Sometimes you never know what part of your bush is going to bloom. So it might be over here, and then that might die away. But then, boop, other part of your bush is blooming.
That is
and
true.
that's kind of what's probably happening for you.
I think that's exactly what's happening.
Your latest bloom was called
the comeback.
The comeback.
Yes. Yeah. That was so fun.
what a bloom it was.
Well, and you had and again, perfect example of there was a bloom there a long time ago. It went away, and you thought probably, well,
Yeah.
that was that. First season of the comeback.
Second season.
You were in the second season.
Yes.
Second season of the comeback.
Yeah.
And then you were like, well, that's probably it.
Yeah.
10 years later.
Yeah. Back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I mean, it was such
And
a.
you had more to do this time.
I had a
think.
lot more to
Yeah.
do, which was really fun and very flattering to be able to
and your
be
character, Pete. Is it Pete?
there. Peter David Prince.
Peter David Prince.
Gorgeous.
he has a lot of emotional stuff going on.
Whoa.
He's got a lot going on.
But I felt happy for you watching because I know even though you're pretending to have all of this stuff happening.
He's not pretending. He was acting. Remember,
No,
we know
'cause
what
he was
pretending
getting
is.
paid.
He was
Pretending
getting
is
paid.
for no money. Acting is for more money.
That is true.
Yeah. You will enjoying yourself
Yes.
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I mean, there was a lot of like big moments in tight succession. Like, felt like you got to go from one thing to the next pretty quickly, which is
Wow.
really fun to do.
Yeah.
And what is it like being across from Lisa Kudrow? Is it just like, whoa, 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 whoa?
It's the best. She's so good, and you can see, like, sometimes you see people thinking, it's like, oh, I could see them thinking. This is when you're with Lisa, you can like see the syllables of her thoughts. Like there's so much happening, and she's just so in it that you don't have any choice but to lock in and hold on for the ride.
No, we've had a lot of people on this podcast. I don't know how it turns out this way, but it just does. From the Groundlings Theater.
Yeah.
And I understand that Lisa Kudrow is from the Groundlings Theater.
Yes.
And also Tim Bagley.
Yep.
So what's that about?
I am not sure what it's about. I think it's a pretty great training ground to develop very specific characters that can exist in the real world and still be entertaining. And it was really fun to be on set with Lisa and Tim because we had this sort of shared dialogue of where we came up, and we all kind of worked in a similar way, which was hit it, and then let's see if we can do it better, and let's see if we can do it better. And that was everybody on the entire show.
Is Peter David Prince a character that you do at the Groundlings?
No.
Did you audition? Was he part of your audition?
No. It was just that. Originally, because he's an actor, the character, I thought he should probably be pretty narcissistic and a little bitter. And then very quickly it was like, no, he has to just really want it and be
really
very
earnest and
sincere.
want to.
Yeah, which was a great redirect because nobody wants to watch somebody be bitter and nasty. That wears out
That's
quick.
a different show.
Yeah, but somebody that wants it. It's like Lisa's character, Valerie, wants it so bad.
So badly.
And I felt like in doing the scenes with Lisa that my character wanted it just as badly as she did, but had way fewer structures in place to support that. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I know about you. You are in some of those progressive commercials.
Yeah.
That are such a hit. People love them. They Don't Be Like Your Parents commercials.
Yeah.
And here's something you two can learn.
Okay.
Because I know this story because I still sometimes walk your dogs. And so I'm around sometimes. Matt was set to audition for a different role in those commercials and said, hey, you know what? I think I'd be pretty good at playing one of these parents.
Oh.
And so they let him switch what he was auditioning for, and he booked it.
Yeah.
God, I love
And
that
that was
story.
something that, like, I played a lot of my dad and my uncles at the Groundlings. So I go, I know how to do this. And then when I was going in for the one part, I reached out to my agents. I was like, look, I'd really love to take a whack at the turning into your parents thing because I feel like I have that pretty well solidified in my character.
And they listened
catalog.
to you.
Yeah. And then it was so fun. That audition there was so much improvisation and looseness, and we were just able to riff and go, which is again something at Groundlings they teach you, like have your point of view and
Go from there.
yeah.
How many of those have you done now?
I think I've done 4.
Whoa!
Which is crazy, and I think 3 of them have aired.
Oh, there's one coming.
So we got a surprise
And there's a
one
new
coming
one.
soon.
I just did one recently. It was so fun. And that's the thing, too, that everybody on those sets is so excited to be there because everybody likes them. Like, they're funny commercials, and everybody that works on it's amazing. And
They're like little shows.
yeah.
Is the director? I've been studying commercial. We were in a class, and she said, "You got to know your commercial directors." Is it Marty? Yeah, Marty. He's a good one.
You just know his first
the
name.
best.
Yeah,
No? Okay.
Marty Granger.
Marty Granger.
Marty
Now,
Granger.
this is...
He's the best. He's so funny. And he's a Second City guy.
Oh, is there any?
Toronto, Second City
Okay.
in Toronto. But he came up through there, so he's an improviser too.
That helps.
That's moved into direction. And then you have all these other comedians from all these other different like improv and comedy schools.
Well, so that's something that we should keep in mind because if the acting doesn't work
Toronto?
out, we could be directors, probably commercial directors.
yeah,
in
that's
in
true.
Canada or here or anywhere we want, probably.
I do want to go to Canada.
Have you never been?
No, I have lots of Canadian.
You want to go
roots.
like live
Just
there?
looking to get back.
Yeah, because of heated rivalries.
God, it
yeah.
comes up in every podcast.
Yeah.
Does it?
We talk about
That's
it every
fine.
time.
Just it's the resistance.
It's the heated rivalry is the resistance.
Yeah, against the patriarchy and our president.
Oh, okay.
And we can leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All
I
right.
don't know why you would want to resist our president.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, do
Huge
you
fan.
ever
She's a
get
huge fan.
confused with your characters because you're embodying them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how do you tell? We are working on trying to become characters sometimes, and then how do you become yourself again?
That's right.
This is a
That's
See?
a very
It's
good question.
It's very deep.
Yeah. Do you have any kind of tips?
You know what? I don't think I'm the kind of actor who goes too deep into character.
Well, we saw you at the theater. And
Well-
she had to say, that's Matt Cook. He's coming on the podcast. And I was
Well-
like, that's an old man.
Yeah.
That's not
Yes.
him.
I love to embody the characters, but I think coming up, especially early on, I worked with other like students and actors that would get into character and then lose control of themselves. Yeah. And
Just like a Jim Carrey kind of thing, maybe, because I heard things like that about him.
yeah, and it's just not
You just
fun.
hold on to that character, even no matter what, because you want to stay in it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also too just like being with other people and sort of like crossing boundaries and all, it's like it gets a little dicey. So I love to physically embody my characters, but I'm never too far away from
Yourself.
myself because I'm
Okay.
also trying to be aware of what my job is. So I think you can do both
That's major.
at the same time.
Does what's Cynthia McQueef? Is that what she teaches?
Which, with us, we haven't gotten to character work yet. That's the next
No,
level.
we're
We're
talking-
trying.
But you're concerned about not being able to get back
We don't
out.
quite understand it.
Which part?
Well, let's say I'm a Southern person and I'm doing the thing about being a farmer. That was a character.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that in a play or to a casting director, I might get so into it that could become who I am.
Right.
But you just did it right there, and you didn't keep it.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking about the field and
playing a
the fields.
vampire.
yeah, yeah,
Suddenly I can't go outside during the day.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be tough. I think maybe it's like the movie Inception, and you need to each have something very personal that's only
That
to
brings
you
us
that can bring
back.
you back.
Oh, that's
And you just
interesting. We
maybe
should
keep
tell
it in your
Cynthia
little
that.
Man, I couldn't
purse
watch
or
that
something.
movie.
Tell us,
Couldn't watch
man.
that
You couldn't
movie.
watch it? Why
No.
not? Too much science?
So bored.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So bored.
really?
Yeah, I find it very boring. I like a lot of action, and sometimes it was like, we're going to talk about stuff. I don't want that. I want action. I want explosions. I want gunfire. I want people almost drowning. I want people jumping from planes. If that's not
Almost
happening,
drowning.
So you're
I'm out.
talking specifically Point Break.
That's a great movie.
That's
That's a great
It
movie.
is a
That's a
good
great
one.
I
That's a
literally
great
watched
movie.
it last night. It has all of those
So
things.
the original or the new one?
The original.
Of course, the new one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one yet. Yeah, what a movie.
Patrick Swayze.
Come on.
Come on.
We can all agree on that,
Yeah,
right?
we can all
We can all
agree
agree
on
on
We
that.
can
That's
all agree on
that's where we all
Timeless.
come together.
Time to
Yeah.
kiss
I lost
the
my
best of the
virginity.
world. I love
Sorry?
that man.
You lost your virginity to Patrick Swayze?
I sure did.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
How did that come to pass?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want because he
Oh.
passed, and it's not fair. He can't tell his side.
Okay.
So you think it was so different for him that it would be
I just
hard
don't
for
know.
you to tell your side of the
I don't
story
know.
because he wouldn't be able to?
Listen,
Or-
I just don't think you tell
you
memories of dead people
lose
unless they
your
are.
virginity to him after he passed, because you do have that thing.
That
where,
might be.
Yeah.
It's possible.
You were visited?
I mean, it's possible. It's hard. Yeah,
you
that's
were-
hard for me to remember. Sometimes
you were a late bloomer. Your bush bloomed late.
That might be true.
Were you an early or a late bloomer?
I was a late bloomer. It
Yeah.
took me until after the last time I
When
was
did
here.
you bloom?
I think a couple weeks ago.
But I think we're talking about sexually.
Well, no,
I
just,
mean, that's
yeah.
exactly what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Oh, even then,
I just figured a lot of stuff
oh
out.
wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I think late bloomers are better because, for instance, when I was in 7th grade, there were girls who looked like this already, and I was flat as a board. And I was made fun of till the hills come home.
Till the hills.
Yes.
Okay.
And the hills came home.
Those
Those ladies,
now I get it.
not so good no more.
What
We've had them for so long, they're just like, oh.
Yes. What would you say was like your biggest learning experience from that? Do you have like a takeaway from it?
that anytime somebody is going to be rude or say anything bad to me, that they're going to fail and I'm always going to win.
No, that's nice.
It's a great way to go through life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you ever bullied? Sorry, you had a question?
No.
Were you ever bullied as a kid?
Yeah, a little bit.
But
Yeah.
he was so cute.
I was a heavy kid, which I
Okay.
think added to the late bloomer stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
But
God,
at
I
one
wish I could have
point,
told your mom about the tapeworm.
I wish you could have too. My mom would buy me husky jeans,
Oh.
and they were the ones that would say
They said
the word
husky.
husky,
Oh, that's rough.
but didn't say fat boy.
No, but
it
everyone
said
knew what it
husky,
was.
but we knew
Yeah.
what it was.
Everyone knows.
In 8th grade, a kid threatened to roll my fat ass down the street in a trash can, and it made me laugh.
Oh.
And then when I laughed, he really didn't like that.
Wow.
And he went, "You laughing?" I went, "It honestly sounds kind of fun." And he was like,
Oh.
and just walked away.
Look at that
yeah,
face. I
but
love
yeah.
Then you went ding, ding, ding. Oh,
Yeah.
humor.
Disarms.
Disarms.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
Wow.
Do you feel like in general humor? Did you have humor? Were you funny in junior high and high school, or not quite yet?
I was really, really shy, but I think funny with my family and friends. My family's very funny, and I had funny friends growing up. But for a long time, especially middle school, I was deathly shy. And then in high school, like 10th grade, when I finally went out for the musical, and I got in it, and then I started to have like people to get along
What
with.
was the musical? We probably asked this the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
think
was the
maybe it
musical?
was The Music Man.
Oh,
Got it.
yeah.
And I was a Shapoopy boy.
Oh.
And I was on the train, Rock Island train, but all I had was, where do you get it?
Oh.
Great.
Where do you get it?
Huh.
And those were my big lines.
Wow.
Those were my
Made-
debut lines.
And you
made
caught the
That's a
bug.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
You're like, this feels pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, do you talk about your famous uncle or no?
Yeah, we've talked about him on this show.
Well, was he there that when you delivered that
In
line?
Shapoopy?
Do you think your uncle was there? Michael Patrick King, by
Neil
the way.
Patrick
Is he-
Harris.
No, Michael Patrick
Neil
King.
Patrick Harris.
Michael Patrick King.
yes. I don't think he was at the Music Man,
Okay.
but I know he came to see me in Greece.
Wow. Who were
When-
you in
and
Who did you
Greece?
play?
I was Vince Fontaine.
Okay.
Oh,
The,
that's-
the radio,
that's really
the
a good
dance,
one.
yes,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is really
yeah,
That's
fun.
the best one.
But it was a community theater one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was like all you had to do was show up and pay the little, you know,
Pay the
to
stipend.
play
Sure.
kind of thing. So there were like 50 pink ladies from like, you know, 3rd grade to seniors. So it was
This
like a
looks like
real.
how you guys got into cats.
Yeah.
it's exactly
Not necessarily.
It's the same.
They saw that we had feline-like
Okay, sure they
movements.
did.
But there were 3rd graders and there were 86-year-olds.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
in the
yeah.
production.
It was probably the same company. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did come to see that, and he was
Okay.
like, "There's a lot of pink ladies." And I was like, "Yeah, it really
Yeah.
was."
But I feel like he probably was like, he saw you playing your character
Yeah.
and just had a moment where he went like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I mean, he's come to so many of my shows,
Yeah.
and like,
He's a
especially
fan.
he is. He's so supportive. When I got to LA, literally the day that I got to LA, he took me out to dinner and said, "You need to be at the Groundlings." And then he took me to see my first show. And in the first show, I remember was Mikey Day and Michael Naughton's David Blaine Street Magic
Wow.
sketch.
Big one.
And I
Big
saw
sketch.
it live before they made the video
Yes.
of it. And I just remember sitting, I think maybe in the front row and having my
Mine was
brain
blown.
explode.
Yeah.
And then the band kicks in and the lights, and I was just like, this is the most incredible place. And I've been there ever since.
Let's link it.
Let's link it.
Sure, we can link it.
Yeah.
Let's link it.
What,
Linking it.
would you know what? Would Michael Patrick King come on our podcast?
Oh, maybe.
Because generally, the whole reason we have guests on the podcast
Is
is
to
to try
get
to get
bigger
other
guests.
people. If they know anyone bigger.
Yeah.
So you know Michael Patrick King. Do you know anyone else bigger than him?
I know
even?
a lot of big people.
You do?
Yeah. I'll reach out.
That'd be great.
I'll see what I can
That'd
do
be
for
great.
you.
What I say is, if you're on the podcast, ask 5 people bigger than you, and let us know who responds.
Yeah,
Great.
it's almost
Great.
like a chain letter.
It's a pyramid.
It's a pyramid
yeah.
scheme.
Yeah, pyramid
An
scheme.
upside down pyramid.
Upside,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
upside
right.
down.
You're way down
Yeah.
here. Branch
That's right.
out.
Could you
Yeah,
branch
yeah.
out?
Could you branch out of
yeah,
your bush?
we'd love bigger people.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
are your
great.
goals?
That's a great question.
It is a great
we
question.
talk a lot about past. What's your future look like?
I'm doing some writing right now because
that's
that's I think what everybody has to be doing.
Write
Write what
Poem,
you know.
poems.
That's what they say. Write what you know.
Poems.
This was like an
I should do
animatronic.
some poems.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, I went to a
no, writing,
animatronic. Say that.
We're having 2
Uh-oh.
different fucking
What happened?
conversations.
Go ahead.
I asked him if he was writing poems.
Listen, we had so many conversations
No.
going on at once, and then as it was clear that this
I
was
yes
over,
ended.
She was still whispering to me.
Whispering? We're on camera.
I know.
He said he was writing, and I jumped to the next logical
you
thing,
did the
which
right.
was poems.
You did the right thing. I had sidetracked.
Well, no, I was
because
excited
she made a little
because
animatronic.
no
move.
one ever talks about the animatronic museum that every person who arrives in Los Angeles goes to. And there's one character that goes, write what you know, to teach people to be
What is the animatronic
writers.
museum?
Don't act like you don't know.
I don't know. I've never been.
Disneyland?
Are you
Please.
improvising something, Felicity? Are you making something up?
I don't know how to improvise.
That's true.
How dare you?
That's true. Well, I
Are
just
you
didn't
writing
heard it.
poems?
No, he's not.
No poems.
I
no
could hear
poems.
that and your baloney at the same time.
I'm writing a feature, which I was like, which is fun and exciting.
By yourself or without partner?
By myself.
Nice.
That's the way to do it.
And then I am writing what originally started as a feature idea. I went to my friend Michael Feldman about, and we were working on it for a little bit. And then he went, maybe we should do this as a 2-person show.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to Greg Warswick at Groundlings, and Greg was talking about doing a show. And I was like, wait a minute. And now it's a 3-man show.
What a combo.
And we're going to try to get that up and running and see what we can do with that.
I
and
think-
we're excited about it.
Do you feel like I feel like that's smart for people who have a theater background because it's such an easy fit. That probably feels much less scary than going like I got to try to figure out how to film a film. Like you know how to do theater.
Yeah.
It's not you've already kind of broken through whatever fear and all the things that happen from doing a show, right?
Yeah.
So and then would the hope be like we're going to do this show and then producers will come and then they'll give us $10 million to make a movie.
Yeah,
Right.
that's basically the idea. The thing is like we can make this the clearest example possible of what we want to do.
Great.
Let's do it to the best of our abilities and see if we can do it. And at the very least, we get to do something fun together.
Great.
So trying to do that and just trying to make more of
Great.
more creative stuff
Yeah.
and things that I can have
The
a
other
hand
thing
on
I
the wheel
hate
for.
about that is that where does AI come in? So I like that element of it all, and it just
You
doesn't
really
seem
like
like
AI,
that.
yeah.
There's no room for that in a theater.
There is for medical stuff. It's my primary care now.
Really?
Yeah.
You just ask it anything.
Yeah, and it's good. It's very good.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence that it's actually not.
For health?
Yes.
Well, it works for me.
All right.
Yeah.
You might be getting some wrong information.
Well,
Are you ordering medical tools and scalpels? And,
Sure.
okay.
I would say at least run it through 2 separate programs and not
yes.
just, get
No.
a second
Yes.
AI opinion at the
Here's-
very least.
Here's my issue with AI because we know we're farmers. We're gardeners and we care about the earth. Every time you use an AI search, guess how much carbon dioxide goes in the air?
But that makes, I don't,
One small search.
what?
You are sending so much carbon dioxide into the air every time.
Can you explain why? I don't see anything coming out of my
It's because
computer.
Because,
because there's
Lana,
data centers that
there's-
have to go all the
Are there people going like this?
no, that's
I
the
know.
thing.
I love them. They're cutting down.
all
They're cutting
electricity.
down trees.
They're using
The-
so much water.
water.
Yes.
Mhm. I think it's fabulous.
Thousands
So
of
here's
millions
my
of
question
gallons
though.
of water.
What happens when you're not on it? Like everything I have now has AI. Like it just
Okay,
is
so
everywhere.
if you're Google searching, you write in the search and you write minus AI and then it does no AI example.
Is that real?
Yep.
And then where
I
does it
didn't know
give
that.
you the information from?
You do the research yourself like olden days.
Oh, I had to go to a library?
No, you write in the thing. You write in like, "What's wrong with my face?" For example, if that's what you're looking up,
Sure.
which we do sometimes. We need to know what's wrong.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my face? Minus AI, and then they will give you all the articles about things that could be
I
wrong
thought
with your
that's
face.
what AI did.
No, that takes all the articles, pulls it into one thing, gives you a
And
gives you a-
somehow as it's
it
pulling
summarizes.
it, there's water?
Yes, water and energy.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you
Excuse
got to
me.
decide every time you do it, is it worth ruining the planet? And if it is, great, good for you. You don't care.
Well, I think it's great.
No, because you think God's part of all of it.
Well, and
all-
coming
it's
back.
God's
She
plan.
thinks he's coming back. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
It's
you're going to be
true.
one of
I
the
have
ones
a
that gets
problem with that part.
to. Now, is the goal he comes back, you get to go up, or the
Yeah.
goal is he comes back, you get to stay, and everybody else goes?
Oh
she's-
no, I'm going.
You're going up,
And that's why the Christians, the MAGA Christians, treat the earth like hell.
because they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
because-
they don't care.
Who cares?
Right, because you're going to
So-
a better place.
That's right.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Well, I want to hear a little bit more about Matt. Now, here's the question. How do you inspire yourself? let's say there's a day when you don't feel like
Yeah,
performing.
you feel bad.
Or do you always feel like performing?
No, I rarely feel like performing.
Really? And
Yeah.
has anything ever negative ever happened where there's a thought in your head that was like, gosh, I wonder if that was good or not? Or are you always very confident?
No, I'm always nervous.
Okay.
Ooh.
But then I also say like, oh, I'm excited. Like,
Yes.
I know it's adrenaline, right?
Yes.
So I go, it's adrenaline, and it can be nervousness or it can be excitement. So years ago, I went, I'm just going to start calling it excitement.
That's
And that
so
makes
good.
a day a lot nicer.
But I wonder why you're nervous because
Wait,
I've
give me
seen
a 5
you.
for that.
Ow.
For what he
I've-
said?
a number.
Because we get nervous now.
okay.
I've seen you a number of times, and you're never anything but excellent. So why
Thanks.
why the nerves?
Well, imagine that perfect score. And the more I am incredible,
You got a
I have
really
to
good
maintain
chance.
it.
Yeah, you got a chance to mess it up.
No, but I think,
And you're gonna.
but truly, but the real thing is like people came and paid money, and it's a lot of work to go anywhere, and especially to see a show, it's a little risky. Like I've seen comedy shows that I haven't enjoyed, and there's performers that are angry, and you go, "What are you angry? I paid a lot of money," and yeah, it's just weird.
On stage?
Yeah. So for me, I have a responsibility as the performer, either if it's a job or a show that I'm just jumping into, to make sure that I'm performing to the best of my abilities, which
Wow.
is a great responsibility to have.
Yeah. You
And I
seem
think
very-
you should be a little scared, otherwise
Yeah.
you're not.
Evolved.
And another question, kind of in addition to yours, is: do you ever feel like I should be doing have you ever had moments where you're like, I should just be doing something else because this ain't working out?
Yeah.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah, all the time.
No.
I think I almost every day I go, maybe I just need to get a bunch of dogs and a farm
Well, that's an everyday.
and be done.
Yeah.
And because that sounds nice too.
What,
Yeah.
what element of it stresses you out the most?
Of the business?
Yes.
You know, it's tough as an actor. You need so many people to say yes to you in order for you to get the
One job.
opportunity to do your job.
And
So-
there's more people now because of,
Yes.
of vaccinations and things like this.
Oh,
What?
People
How
are
so?
living longer.
Oh.
yes.
In
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe's day,
Yeah.
it was a really big deal
Yeah,
for
there was
someone
only-
to survive
Yeah.
and as a kid, and then come from wherever she came
That's
from on
why
a bus.
I say,
Uh-huh.
let's cut out those vaccinations.
Yeah.
Day
Well,
one.
Day one. Don't
yes.
let him. Don't give him to anybody.
Yeah, they're
Sure.
saving too many people.
All right.
But-
well,
They're
Ebola's
against-
coming, so we got a chance to.
Also, though, the more people that there are, the higher the competition is, which will create stronger and stronger performers and better people,
Yeah.
I don't know.
which could be
They
a
don't
good
like
thing
that,
too.
but you don't want competition
For those people.
For those people.
Yeah.
For the good
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned a dog.
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah. I've got 2 very good dogs.
They don't
Yeah.
ruin the gardening?
No. Hank walks on some of the garden beds. There's one low garden bed that I made myself, and then he'll kind of walk through it.
Who
But now,
made the other one?
the other one was I purchased it, and it was a corrugated steel raised thing that I
Okay.
put together.
Wow.
But this was
But
just
they
like
don't
wood.
hide treasures in.
No, they don't dig. They don't dig. They're really good. I mean, Jean is 10 years old.
Oh.
I've had her since she was 3 months old. And she is basically a little woman.
Jean
who
is 10 years
Jean
old.
is 10 years old. And she just wants to hang out and sit in the sun and sit with people. And then Hank is 2.
terror.
He's a
Terrible tooth.
His name should be Dog. Because he's just like, I'm a dog. And I go, I know, man, we can relax a little
Yeah.
bit.
He did a little bit of a voice there and changed his face just the slightest
Well, this
bit.
leads me into the next
saw
thing.
it.
Okay.
This leads me into the
Oh,
next
here
thing.
we go.
So
here we go.
these 2 really want to learn from the best.
Okay.
Okay. So, would you be willing to do a monologue for us if we set you up with just like an improv on stage, but we give you all the things to do a monologue? And maybe if you're comfortable, you could do it in a character.
Sure.
I'm going to let him decide that.
Okay.
So we're going to give you some imagine it's
I thought you said Experian, like the credit report company. And I
yeah, do
was like,
something about credit reporting.
Oh, that sounds fun though. A Shakespearean
Yeah.
credit report.
Because we were
reveal.
talking about medieval times.
I just feel like we're giving him a lot of heavy lifting on
He
that.
can handle it.
I'm going to say this. It's an Oscar-winning. You won an Oscar for
oh,
this.
no pressure.
You won an Oscar for this. It's maybe it's got something to do with getting a bad credit rating.
Okay.
Oh.
And you just got it in the mail.
Oh.
And maybe you have to break the news to your family.
You
and this
break
is
the
the
news
monologue.
to your congregation.
Oh.
Or your
Or your
break the news of the
commune.
Yes, tell your congregation
Or commune.
that you got, or commune, enough, you two. That's enough. You're giving them too many things. Now, stop it. Not one word. You get to choose congregation or commune to break the news about your bad credit score. And this is your Oscar-winning monologue. You don't have to do it Shakespearean, but you can if you want. Do what you want. Pick what you want, how you want to do it.
Okay, let's give him a little
ready?
bit of this.
A little this.
Okay.
I'm going to give him an action.
Great.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Brothers, sisters, lovers. We've been denied our loan. We won't be able to expand the grounds, nor will we be able to build a hump hut.
No.
My credit rating took a hit. Sizable one. And I'm afraid this is where I leave you. Adieu.
Oh.
Adieu.
Oh.
Adieu.
Tiny bit of Shakespeare at the end.
He disappeared.
I'm
Thanks.
so happy. I'm so glad that you chose commune because the congregation would not have been able to handle it.
He did disappear. He was a totally different person. And
there was
he
gonna-
made it up.
And he
there
was
gonna
French
be
at
a
the
hump,
end.
and I was on the side of the commune because I was like, who wouldn't want a hump hut?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd be devastated if we were on the edge of getting one and then it was
couldn't
taken
do it.
away. And
Couldn't
it's
do it.
your fault.
Yeah, I screwed up.
He
Yeah.
screwed it up. I believe every part of it.
I believe every part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have got that Best Buy credit card.
Maybe we
Nope.
should have talked a little bit more about the comeback or things of this nature.
too
But
late.
I think we can hear about that other places. Here you're coming to see the real juice.
Yeah, you want the real juice? This is where you get it.
And in my case, the real Jew.
Maybe that's our okay. Maybe that should be our tagline. Here's where you get the juice.
That's right.
Well, it does
Yeah.
sound like
It could be.
okay.
It sound like
Okay.
JEW.
Yeah.
All right, we'll think about it. We'll keep working it. Let's thank Matt Clue.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.